So in this section, I will be covering the map. So what is map? So the return type of map is an array. So when we go for a map, means when you want to perform the same action on each element, then we can go for a map. Example, let data equal to, so I have initialized the array with some values. Now if I want to perform any action on each element, to add 5 to each and every value, then in that case we can go for a map. Data dot map. Inside this I am taking the callback function and return. So inside the callback functions, one is value and another one is index. So this v will be taking each and every value inside the array. So v plus 5. Now it returns me an array 5, 7, 10. So let me store this function into one variable. Let map data equal to, and now let's run. See, it returned the array with the changed values. That means it will be looping each and every element inside the array. So here we are providing one condition that it should add 5 to each and every value that is present inside the array. In the app function, I have written the select tag. So inside the select tag, I have placed the options. This is the select drop down. So all the three names getting displayed. So if you want to add one more item, means again you need to manually add, right? And it will be displaying. So up to now it is fine, right? So here, while when you are adding the option, the DOM is getting changed on each and every time when you try to add a new value. And also if you look at here the code, option closing tag. So for each user, the option tag is common. So this is the duplicate code. So how can we able to avoid this? If you want to perform the same action on each and every time, then there is a method called map. By using the map, we can able to achieve this. Let's see how. I have taken the array with some names, three names. Let's remove the options for now. So here I am taking the expression. So inside this I'll be using the map method, the variable name dot map. Inside this another callback function and write the return. So inside the callback function I'll be passing the value comma index. So this value will be going each and every time to the individual elements that is present in the array. So our task is to return the option in the select tag. So place the option tag here. So here keep one more expression here and pass what we want to get in the options value, right? So value. So this value we are passing inside this expression. Save and run. See, the names got displayed. So in this way we can use the map, and we have reduced the code also. Earlier we have written the option 4 times, but now we have written only one time. Code optimization. And also if you want to add any name directly, you can go to the array here and add here. Okay, no need to add in manually here. So if you observe in the console, see, there is a warning message. Each child in the list should have the key prop. What is this? So in the list, we need to have one key for unique identification. So for that, I am writing key equal to pass index. Now save and run. Right. See, the error message gone. For differentiating one element to another element, we are using the key. So suppose this is the array, right? So in the array, we are having only 3 names. Suppose for each and every student, we'll be having one is marks and location of that particular student. Suppose Shanvi is living in Chiprapalli and his marks are 98. In the same way, Gitesh is living in Garivadi and his marks are 92. So how can we able to create such instances? Means we can create by using the array of objects. Let's see. Before that, so this is the dummy data table I have created. This is a static one. This object is first student, and the second object is second student, and the third object is for third student. So inside each and every object, we'll be placing the values. So the same I am copy pasting to other two students. Acha. Name, location, marks. So how can we able to loop this array of objects? Name, marks, and location means student is there now. So if you want to perform each action on each element, then we can use map, right? So say the tbody dot map. So here he equal to index. Here keep the expression and index plus 1. Here value. Total there are TDs, right? So one is name, location, and marks. The value dot name and another is marks dot last one location. Okay, see here we can able to print. See, we can able to loop the array of objects by using the map. So if you want to add another data means same inside the object, and in year 6 we are having destructuring. So instead of writing value dot name, value dot marks, value dot location 3 times repeated, right? So in order to avoid that repeated code, we can do one thing: object destructuring const object equal to value. So here you pass the values, key names, name comma marks comma location. See, same, right? So in this way we can optimize the small things by using the object destructuring. So this is pretty simple. We are taking all the values from that keys from that object and storing into the one value. So by using the key name. So one more thing I will be performing one edit and one delete button and one delete button. Performing some tasks like if I click on this edit, the particular row should be selected, and if same applies to the other 3 rows. So for clicking, so by using the on click method, we can able to achieve this. Inside this, I'll be passing the function name. What it is saying, couldn't find the name. Did you mean name? Fn name is undefined. So we will be creating one function for this one. Let's save and run. So open console and I will be clicking edit. Click, click, click. Okay. If you look at here inside this expression on click, so here we need to pass method or method call. Means we need to call method. So here it is expecting the method. So you can pass one anonymous function inside here. Function name inside this, pass object or value. It is value, right? So pass value, and here the parameter. See, again I'm explaining this sentence. On click is always expecting the method. So this is the simple anonymous function. So inside this, can I call the function on click method calls which method directly? This anonymous function or else this function. I am not directly binding the on click with the function. Inside the anonymous, the function click is there. Inside the anonymous function, my function is there, right? So my function will be called by passing the value. Okay. So the same thing we will apply to the delete button. Now let me run the application and observe carefully. If I click on edit, the first row details will be displayed. If I click on second edit, the second row details will be shown. Let's see Shanvi, and if I click on the third row, that particular third row details got displaying the same way. Okay, writing this anonymous function. See, if I remove, so you can call directly, right? On click function fname. But if you write like this, if you when see on load, it is getting displayed. You want on load without clicking this button. If you want, no, right? So when you try to click on this button, then the action need to be performed. So for that, we need to write the anonymous function. Inside the anonymous function, we need to pass the function.